that develop inside the 21 car, and could you even see coming to pit road, Josh?
Not very well. We definitely started smoking a few laps before we pitted, and we tried to ride it out a couple laps, and then yeah, when we slowed down, it was getting pretty bad there. Man, just so disappointing. That was going to be a lot of fun. That was right in our wheelhouse. We were moving forward. I think that's why we were trying to stick it out as long as we could, because that could have been our opportunity right there for sure. But man, it's been a tough couple weeks, but it hasn't been because of performance. These guys have been doing a great job. Just want to thank Miles and everybody on the Wood Brothers, everybody on the team's done a great job. Motorcraft, Quick Lane,
2016,
all of our partners. Definitely not the way we wanted this first round to go, but we felt like we executed well and ran well, and just hadn't had to finish this. So this is going to be a tough one to watch. That was going to be a lot of fun.
All right, Josh Berry, okay, that's the tough part. It's been not the round of 16 that they wanted, but just glad to see he's okay, Lee.
He was so proud to see one of his daughters sing the national anthem earlier today, part of the Motor Racing Outreach. It's a tradition here at this night race at Bristol for all of the kids of the drivers and crew chiefs, etc., sing the national anthem. It's a beautiful moment. Josh was proud to see that, but unfortunately on the racing side, on the business side, it has gone away from him. So, as we get ready to go back to racing with, at the moment, 33 to go in stage one, we're going to talk points all night, because this is an elimination round of the playoffs, and Josh has already been eliminated. So then you've got Alex Bowman, and you've got Austin Dillon, who's sitting at the moment 2 laps down, and he's way back in 34th, and Shane Van Gisbergen, who is in 25th at the moment and also not on the lead lap. So it's looking very difficult for those guys. Ross Chastain is right at the cut line, and he sits in a pretty precarious position, although he is 25 points at the moment above that cut line.
Well, and the field right now needs a big reset because a whole bunch of cars took waiver rounds and free passes. So we need the whole field to come by the start-finish line for the pylon to really be accurate, because Briscoe, Reddick, and those guys, I believe, have worked themselves back onto the lead lap. We're going to see it right here as the field comes around. Yes, I'm saving tire. Maybe he's thinking he can win the stage.
Yeah.
Get that extra playoff point that would carry into next round. That would be like absolute beautiful, right? To score a playoff point and score enough stage points to guarantee an advance. Oh, that's the 23 and the 17 push and shove. Blaney now up to third.
It's a very odd situation, Steve, because you don't really know how hard the guy in front of you is running. Right? Normally when you're all running 100%, you're not running the same pace. Well, the guy in front of you might be running 80%. I think we'll see contact all night because of that.
It almost is like fuel savings at Daytona and Talladega. I know that sounds so crazy because we're at a half-mile high bank, but when people don't run full speed, the cadence, it's like somebody just lifting in the middle of the interstate. You're going to run into the back of them.
10 laps to go. Here comes Ryan Blaney working on Zane Smith.
I think I now see what Jonathan Hassler saw, crew chief for Ryan Blaney. I didn't see it right away. I love when these crew chiefs try to outsmart the field. I think he's thinking this exact move right here. Go up, win this stage. 10 points basically guarantees his advancement, and a playoff point he will carry into the next round may come very useful.
How about his comeback last week, Jeff, after he got turned by Kyle Larson? That was a real point of contention, but Blaney and Jonathan Hassler and the team stabilized, and Ryan drove his way back to a top 5 finish, finishing 4th ultimately at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Now he's putting the pressure on Ty Gibbs. Here's the monster on board.
And the pace has picked up. They ran 16:30 that lap. All of a sudden found a half a second.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, a running race. Now they can see the finish line, so they don't have to conserve anymore.
And this young man's driving this 54 car. He doesn't care about Blaney's championship. He wants to win a race.
And think about last year, he was in the playoffs. This year, he's had to sit back and watch his 3 JGR teammates in the playoffs. He's led 65 laps here tonight, the 22-year-old from North Carolina, enjoying his time up front, but for how much longer? As he gets on the inside of Haley, he's got Suarez ahead, 5 laps to go. Can he win the stage?
And this is what you talked about, Jeff. Major speed difference between this back of the field on old tires trying to nurse it to the end. The 54 has to be very careful with the closing rate.
Roman right here. He's in danger of going 2 laps down.
Traffic for Gibbs. Suarez and his Trackhouse teammate Shane Van Gisbergen.
Blaney's got it. If he wants to win this stage, he's got to get by SVG and then jump to the outside. They're going to get so stacked up.
Less than 3 to go.
Oh, Gibbs.
He's like, I'm being nice.
Open a fast spot with the 992 after the 12, so he's going to be wide.
Oh, there he goes. That's a move.
I'm being nice. I've been nudging you. I may have to push you. Here comes Ryan Blaney. And Blaney goes around the outside of Gibbs. He's got fresher tyres, takes the lead, but for how much longer? Gibbs got his nose back in front. Final lap brought to you by Credit One Bank. This is good stuff. And it's only the opening stage. To the line. And it's Ryan Blaney.
NASCAR will confirm that at the camera because points are paid electronically. It was Blaney. I'll be honest, I couldn't tell. I believe the electronics until some sort of camera angle shows me different.